To work along with this lesson, go to the work files and open the project 8C. The next trimming tool is easy. So easy, you've already done it without a special tool. Remember the Extend Edit command? Select the edit point, position the playhead, and hit the E key. We also did this with numeric entry. Technically, this is a roll edit. You're rolling the edit point left or right. One clip gets longer, one gets shorter, but the combined duration of the two clips never changes. Hit Command Z to undo. Final Cut also has a special tool for this. Just above the slip and slide tools in the tool palette, you'll find the Roll tool. Or select it with the shortcut R. And simply click and drag an edit point left or right. You can use the bracket and shift bracket shortcuts with the Roll tool, as well as numeric entry. But it's kind of redundant because you can get the same effect without dropping the Selection tool, just using the Extend Edit commands. But the Roll tool is great when you're searching for a perfect edit. As you drag with it, hit N to turn snapping off, and watch the 2-up display in the canvas for the right match of in and out points. The Roll tool works on multiple tracks. Hit A for the Selection tool, and drag the Leaves clip back on top of the Night Lights clip. Make them the same duration. Click in the middle, and hit B twice, then click to blade all. Hit R for the Roll tool, Option-click the edit point on video track 1, and drag it right. Option-click the audio track, and drag it left. Command-click all 3 edit points to select them, and drag them all left or right. If you want to realign all 3 edit points, the Extend Edit command still works when the Roll tool is active. With all 3 edit points selected, just position the playhead and hit E. Hit A for the Selection tool, Control-click the edit point, and select Join All Through Edits, and drag the leaves to about here on track 2. And let's look at a new trimming tool. Remember our old friend the Ripple Cut? Select the middle clip and hit Shift-X. Everything ripples in to fill the gap. Now hit Shift-V for an insert paste. Everything ripples out to make room. The Ripple tool works the same way, but instead of cutting or pasting a selection, it adds or subtracts frames from a single clip, and everything right of the edited clip ripples and leaves no gap. In the tool palette, you'll find the Ripple tool beside the Roll tool, or just hit the R key twice. Unlike the Roll tool, the Ripple tool only trims the duration of one clip. As you move across the edit point, the Ripple tool will point left or right, indicating which clip will be selected if you click. Move left of the edit point, and when it's pointing to the left, click. You've just selected half an edit, the out point of the Night Lights clip. As you drag, you get a preview overlay of the new out point, and note the 2-up display in the canvas. The right frame, the in point of the snow clip, never changes. Only the out point of the Night Lights clip is being changed. When the tooltip reads 1 second, take a look at the end of the sequence as you release the mouse. Everything ripples left to close the gap. Now say we wanted to extend the same clip with the Ripple tool to put things back the way they were. It's a little counterintuitive. You might be tempted to drag on the other side of the edit point, but then you'd be shortening the snow clip, and we want to extend the Night Lights clip back to its original duration. So you have to keep the Ripple tool pointed left, and imagine pushing the out point right by 1 second. That was relatively easy to understand, because the point we've been editing is right next to the stuff being rippled. It can be a bit more confusing when you're editing on the far side of the ripple. This time, let's select the in point of the Night Lights clip and drag it right. Final Cut's preview overlay makes it look like we're trimming the clip on both sides. There appears to be a second gone from the front, which we expected, but it also looks like there's a second off the back. This is not the case. You have to think of these as two separate indicators. The vertical line on the left is telling you how much has been trimmed, and the vertical line on the right is telling you where the existing out point will land when rippled. Release the mouse. If you find this confusing, you can always use the ripple tool in the viewer to the same effect. Hit A for the selection tool, double-click the clip to open it in the viewer, and hit R twice to return to the ripple tool. In the viewer, drag the endpoint way to the right. And take a look at the timeline as you release the mouse. Hit Command Z to undo. The ripple tool is kind of a blast, but there is a dark side. Hit A for the selection tool. Marquee select the 3 clips with linked audio. And hit Command L to unlink. Select the second and third audio clips and hit Delete. Then drag the end of the first audio clip to the end of the third video clip. Then click here. Select the video track and hit M. Without moving the playhead, select the audio track and hit M. That represents synced audio and video. Watch what happens when we perform a ripple edit on the first video clip. Everything goes out of sync. The ripple only affects the clips with endpoints after the edit. If any one of the clips has an endpoint before the edit, like this audio clip, it doesn't budge. Definitely something to keep an eye out for.